special individual. We have here with us a lot of entrepreneurs. But this entrepreneur, of course, serial entrepreneur, technologist, knows all about AI. He is the president of a very... Thomas Arul. Please welcome him. As they say in Tamil, the word Arul means blessing. So Arul Privai, Thomas Arul.
So I think I can do in Tamil. I've met a lot of Tamilians here today.
Yeah.
So who are the Tamilians here? Wow, only in Ekal I can see so many Tamilians. So, a lot of people know me as a photographer. I specialize in midlife crisis woman photography. So a big round of applause for Ranjini Akka. Ranjini, every weekend, she goes to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she goes to 3 parties and she's the life of the party. Apart from 3 parties, she goes for 1 wedding, 1 arrangement, and twice to the temple. I've seen you many times in Chennai and Bangalore. Big round of applause for Ranjini. The spirit you have and energy you have, we all can take something from you. And you have wonderful kids also. So Puranji, I think, you know what, forget Thai scale-up, I'm going to send my daughter to you for internship. I heard some big numbers. So I know that this part 6 came and you did wonderful. So I think forget everything, I'm going to send my daughters to you for internship. Anytime? Amazing, big round of applause. I've seen him everywhere, always there, smiling. And he always thought I'm a photographer. So. Where are the pictures? Okay, I always send you. So very nice, very nice. So I do stand up sometime in the weekend. I typically try to open for people who come from India. I don't have time. I stopped stand up for some time because the venture capitalists were not interested in what I was doing. So most of my companies are self-funded, so I'm okay. So I think I can make fun of the people I know. So I think I'll start this side. This is the heavy side. There's one person here who goes to sleep and wakes up with a patent. You know who's that? Amar. Every time Amar has a dream with a patent. Amar, how many patents do you have? 100 patents? We want you to sleep more. And we want you to dream more. So amazing, Amar. I know we met Amar a long time back, get some advice. It's not only good to give all the entrepreneurs advice, he gives practical advice. Thank you for all you've done. And your wife, I think Ramesh Kapoor sees a congresswoman in her. I don't know if it's true. Ramesh Kapoor says, you know what, she's going to be the next congresswoman. And he raised some money from me saying that. I don't know if it's true or not. So it's good to see the president and the future president together. Big round of applause for the president. I meant the Thai president. So we are also Anuj, one more president, ex-president. So this is a heavy eater table. I think he sent some big checks over here. This is a $1 billion table. So Yash, you always look younger and younger every time you see the Benjamin Button. I don't know what you did. Jigna, you're always smiling and you always match the same dress. Pradhan Sharma, hats off to you. You came at the right time. I'm not in the Thai board anymore. So Mukesh, I hear you're the $900 million man who says no. Your wife must be happy because anything he books, he's going to say, he cannot say no. He says no, then always quote him because he always says no and you should not say no, he can't say no to you. Feed him anything. And I thought you're retired but you still seem to be working. So Manisha, I don't know, thanks for all the work you do. You're there working and in all the parties too. I don't know how you do that. So I think thanks for your husband, so he let you work on this important cause. Oh, you have Bhaskar there. Oh, Manu. Bhaskar, if you want to make a wife happy, learn from Bhaskar. Manu has 8 written a book. Big round of applause for Manu. The book is in Odisha, but I think it talks about 8 emotions of women. I really thought there was only two emotions. From my wife, I know only 2 emotions. Angry, angrier. So I don't know what are the 8 emotions. So what are the 8 emotions, Manu? Yeah, she's not here. You know, my wife tries to avoid.
Those emotions are happy and happy.
Happy and happy. You know what? We have that book translated in English because I want to learn and teach my wife.
This is the process. Why don't you donate? I will start the process.
I'll do that. I'm happy to do it. Bhaskar, I don't know how you're the happiest man. You know all the wife's emotions. So good for you. So I know I can only make fun of the people I know. So if I don't know very well, so I don't want to get in trouble. So we are a celebrity here. Venki. Stand up, Venki. Stand up, stand up. He just came from Atlanta. He is the national bridge champion. Once I said, top 10, top 20?
Top 1.
Top 7.
Huh? Top 7. See, we have to be like retired and do this stuff. So amazing, Venki. So that's amazing. Sometimes after you succeed and retire, you can find some new passion. When did you start bridge? Which year did you start bridge?
I learned bridge 40 years ago, but I started doing it seriously 8 years ago.
Oh wow! Within 8 years, you big round of applause. So anyone wants to lose money, they play with it. No money. So then Satish is here. Hi Satish. I don't want to make too much fun of you. So I'm just going to say a few words and then who else is there? Oh, that's my favorite table. Oh, Rama and Anu are there. I studied in Madras. Madras, Sundaram. So when I went to second best school in Madras. But someone's mother said, do not talk to the boys from that school. That boys are poriki pasanga. And that is Anu's mother. She still doesn't talk to me. And luckily Rama is not from St. Mary's, he's from DAV. Big round of applause for Rama. Rama, all the jobs are going to be replaced with AI. Do you know that? And I asked my daughter to use AI to do a math thing, and she did it. I gave a wrong answer. She says artificially ignorant. So I said, wait till you get Q. Rama, hopefully Q is going to solve math problems.
Alright.
There's one more AI avatar from India. Do you know who's from Tamil Nadu? Do you know who's that? Yes. So for the Tamil-speaking people, there's a person who said physics is the chemistry of biology. Biology is the physics of chemistry. And he also said E is not equal to MC squared. I asked ChatGPT to prove it, it couldn't prove it. Actually, I can say this. So last year I was in New York Mayor's Diwali party. Okay? I saw some 10 pretty girls. Really, they were all over the world, but they were wearing this beautiful sari and they had an elegant kondai. So they were like different races across the world. Then I went and asked her, one girl said it was Sri Priya. One girl said Sri Divya. One girl said Hema Malini. Then I asked, what's the last name? Everyone had a last name called Nityananda. It's true. Then one thing I realized, why is that the names all sounds familiar? It's all 1980s Tamil actresses' names.
Wow.
So I think Nityananda is not God, he's not human, he's an AI avatar. He's going to come back, he's going to be in your whole life. I think he said that I can understand animals talking 20 years back. Now with AI you can really understand an animal. He said I can be omnipresent everywhere. And that is an AI avatar, so, big round of applause. So, another, who else is there? Oh yeah, my co-founder, Priya is there. So, we co-founded AI company. Any people from Maharashtra? Have you seen a Marathi speaking avatar? Speaking that? Okay, that's going viral everywhere, If you have not seen it and if you are a Marathi, then you need to get new friends. Oh, there is a Manju there. Manju is a big celebrity. Manju, you had chai with everyone, you never even had a coffee with me. What should I do to get into the chai with Manju program? I always do Upendra, but once you have 10,000 views, then I can come to Manju. Where's Upendra? I saw him somewhere. Upendra. So the thing is, India and England, you have to be worried about 3 things. 90% of the time your name comes there, you should be very happy. You did something, got an award, did something, all fantastic. But there is sometimes you come in there, you got in a fraud. Then there is sadly, sometimes people die. Sushil is not here now. So I had an opportunity to play golf with Sushil this summer. And the best thing about playing golf with him in Miami in his club is not the golf, his locker room. You know why? His locker room is there, Michael Jordan, next to each other. So at this time I want to also recognize, we had a good friend Chandu who came with us. We lost him. Big round of applause for Chandu. Because he's not only a child chapter member, he's an artist, he did movies. How many of you watched a movie called Quarter Life Crisis? It's Russell Peters' movie. He did it like executive produced 10, 20 years back. He's so artistic, talented. We all miss him dearly. And one thing I realized that I talk to anyone, from young people to old people, they always consider Chandu as a friend. So that's amazing. Again, big round of applause. We are going to miss Chandu dearly and really. So anyone else? No, Alison, big round of applause for Alison and Shirley. Alison is more basic than my wife. She has more sarees and she dances beautifully to Bollywood tunes. Alison, Shirish, is there anyone I'm missing? Revati Akka is here, my friend Murli is here, and Murli's wife is a very close friend of mine. Murli's sister works in my company in India. So, and Murli, Subrata, I know next year you're going to do stand-up. I know you control everyone's phone, so I'm sometimes wondering what you're going to tap and find from my phone. So next year you're going to do stand-up. So he's amazing, he's a very simple person, and so much of knowledge, so much of talent, and really appreciate what all you're doing. So I know there are more people, but let me also say a few jokes, because I didn't do any jokes so far. So my wife said I was a very, very bad photographer. So whenever I take a picture, she says, "Oh, Thomas, this is not good. It's very close, far, black, white, everything." So then what I did is I went and learned photography with the professionals in Africa, with wild animals. So I could learn photography with wild animals to take pictures of wild women. There are a lot of similarities and differences between them. One is that they sometimes pose, but I think wild women are more dangerous than wild animals. Then you need a lot of patience to take pictures because wild women are wild animals. But the best thing is that food comes, both disappear. So this is a true story. I went to India with one of my employees in a flight. His name was Will, and he was white. Everything was fine. When I landed in the airport, the taxi driver came, he gave a big salute to Will, took his luggage, he ignored me. I said, "What the heck, man? He works for me." Then I went to the hotel. They gave him a big reception. They put sindoor on his head, garland. I mean, nothing. They upgraded him to a nice suite. They didn't care about me. Then I went to the shopping mall. What happened is, all the same people were behind him. Asked, "What is the price?" "Sir, please, there's a white person here. No price." I was really pissed. But the best thing that happened is, I took him to the streets. All the beggars ran behind him. They ignored me. So, also what happened is, I was swimming in the YMCA, So one thing I realized that I was swimming, and one friend, John, said, "Hey, Thomas, you know what? I see you swimming, but there's something wrong with your technique." I said, "What? I never learned proper swimming. I did all the stuff. I came here and I swim." He said, "Thomas, while you're swimming, you always look your head in one direction. You never put your head inside the water. What is that?" I said, "John, you know what? I learned swimming in India. If I put my head under the water, someone is going to steal my luggage." So I always have to keep looking at my so that's a problem, So again, wonderful time here, and so I have few slides. So one thing I realized is that $365. You know, when I grew up, I studied in St. Joseph Trichy, not like IIT and all this stuff, but so I did BSc Computer Science. But my dad used to always say, Thomas, I spent 30,000 rupees on you. I just realized it's $365. 30,000 rupees for 3 years of college, boarding, education, travel. And if for that you can get someone like me, like we can all get better than me. Saving some money. So I have few slides. So again, $365 contribute can support a school with 30 children for the entire year. $1. So what I did is I got some amazing artwork. I have a silent auction. What I like to do is, one of my friends is a famous painter, not famous painter, a painter. I got all her paintings. I want to show the paintings. It's a silent auction. I'm going to leave a form in each table. You can just put the price you want. Who has the maximum price is going to get it. I don't want to take it back home. Make sure someone takes it. I'm going to put a lot of forms in this table. So the first one was, you want to show the painting? The first one? Harmony in Abundance. It's again a painting from my friend Tushara. She's a good artist. So next one. The Eternal Embrace, the Palette of Love. Any price, you guys name it, but whoever does the maximum price is going to get the painting. All the check can go to Ekal. You can do from your foundation, you can do from your matching, whatever contribution you can do. Third one is Beyond Her Silence. Okay, next one. Sunrise Bounty. I don't want to go through the description, but you can see that. Every painting has a number, so you just have to put the painting in the number and put the price you want to do. The next one is Harvesting Dreams. One more. Next one. So next one is my friend Manny and Ruchika there, Aurora Foundation. So they have a beautiful resort in Lake Winnipesaki. You can stay there for 3 nights. Okay, and it's a beautiful resort. And I hope someone wins, and you can go spend 3 nights there. And also one more slide. Manny didn't know that, but I made sure that whoever wins, Manny is going to drive his boat across this lake. Let's do it. So whoever wins can stay in a beautiful resort 3 nights, and Manny is going to be the. Ruchika thought of putting your picture as a chef, but I didn't do that. So, but Manny will take his boat and take you around. So it's an awesome place. So again, thank you very much. Thank you again.
Hey Thomas, what are you doing here at the company? Go to New York. And
Yeah.
Give these kinds of talks, and you will be a billionaire.
Oh no. Yeah.
I was going to say, I know.
Why should you go to New York?
Yeah. New York should come to me. So. But I open for a lot of the people who come from India. Just 10-15 minutes I do it at this field.
First of all, can I give you a hug? Thank you so much. What did you think of the amazing I didn't know what you were going to say today, really, really incredible, I think. And speaking of AI, right, you know why you might have men think that their wives are like, what is angrier? Because people think that marriage is made by the stars. It's actually in the cloud. So we'll have to figure out what goes on. So applause to Thomas. God bless. Thank you so much, Thomas. He's always such a generous soul, as you know, and for him to come and support us today, we really, really appreciate it.